All right, kind of here I'm going to give you a quick lesson on installation of a crane navigator, and this is a Vendo machine. So in the earlier part I showed, I took out the Mars mask that did not have the credit card mask on it, so it was just a standard compact mask. So here I've installed this credit card mask, so you have one mask taking in the bills and for your payment by credit card, debit card, and via near field communication. This particular machine has another open slot. So you do have your option if you have a Conlux or Coinco validator or don't want to put this mask on, you can always just put the freestanding mask here and then leave your remaining validator. But a lot of our customers, if they have the Mars Validator Series 2000, they like to install this on it. But you have your option of going either way. Now I'm going to kind of show you how easy it is to connect. So this telemeter is connected. Basically, what you always want to look for is the harness right here. This is coming up from the control board. And the harness that comes from the telemeter kind of comes first in line. So when you unplug this, it's going to be connected to the validator. So you unplug this from the validator harness. This comes first in line, then the harness to the validator, and then from the validator there will be a harness that goes down to the coin changer. So this basically, you just unplug it and connect it here. I like to mount the telemeter kind of up high, and so like no chance of vandalism. Up here, very little chance of, if this is outdoor, moisture or rain getting on it. This includes two-sided tape, so you just kind of look for a big area, maybe 13 inches by 5 inches flat. Kind of just this will install. Couple quick tips. This harness right here, this short little harness right here comes with the mask. This plugs into this open connector here. This is what we call the radio. Very important. This antenna wire right here connects to this tab. You will have a red cap, does not connect here. And here we have this 4G antenna, so you're going to need, it's about a half inch or 5/8 drill bit to mount this. But the antenna, because this is the updated and better 4G, antenna must be on the outside of the machine. The final connector you're going to have, if you're just using this for credit card sales and to increase your sales, you don't necessarily need to use this. If you're actually going to use the software on one of DEX and know what selections were sold or kind of track your cash sales, this harness here, just to explain this is the DEX harness, and basically on different machines will have the control boards in different areas. For this particular Vendo, you do need to have an extension harness. So I'm going to show you all the way down here on this particular Vendo board. The DEX harness is on the side of it, so this harness will run down here. You'll need an extension harness to plug into the control board. Just right here, it just shows for the DEX socket. So you'll plug it into the DEX socket, and then you'll have your exact cash sales and your space sales if needed. A lot of our customers, if you're not using that with the DEX, you could disregard that stereo jack plug, kind of tuck it in neatly, and you will not need it. So it just depends on the size of your operation, and if you care so much about knowing what sells.